Turned politician Navjot Singh Sidhu today bowling a big googly in poll-bound Punjab. Sidhu not only dumped the Aam Admi party but launched a scathing attack on its chief Arvind Kejriwal, terming him a political manipulator and dictator. Sidhu was also harsh on the Akalis but was silent on the BJP and the Congress. The big question, will his newly formed Awaz-e-Punjab front make Sidhu the kingmaker after the polls?
Punjab का मकसद the resurrection, redemption and revival of Punjab, which is in dire straits. जित्तू का पंजाब इन्हें बड़े बड़े षड्यंत्र कीते, इन्हें बड़े बड़े लालच देते, लेकिन सिद्धू ने गुरु का नहीं छोड़ा।
Navjot Singh Sidhu finally revealed his cards, bowling a massive googly to Aam Admi party, the party which he was widely tipped to join. Opening a barrage of allegations against Kejriwal, the former BJP MP accused the Delhi Chief Minister of betrayal and peddling half-truths, dashing the Aam Admi party's gambit of using him as the trump card after snatching him away from the BJP.
इन्हां दी गल ते मुकाती आपां अंग्रेजी च भी जे तुसीं सुनना ते they are rich in ambition but poor in condition. सिद्धू साहब केजरीवाल साहब नाल एकजुट क्यों नहीं हो सके? राज्य सभा तो जिहड़ा अस्तीफा दिता है, एक गल क्लीयर कर दियां मैं. It had nothing to do with Kejriwal साहब. It had nothing to do with Kejriwal साहब. कहना सिद्धू साहब तुम इलेक्शन मत लड़ो, घरवाली को लड़ा दो, हम उसको मंत्री बना देंगे.
मैं इतना खुदगर्ज इंसान नहीं हूं कि अपनी पत्नी की सीट पर चुनाव लड़ूं, और क्योंकि आम आदमी पार्टी का नियम है कि परिवार से दो लोगों को आप टिकट नहीं दे सकते, इसलिए आप पत्नी को चुनाव लड़ाइए.
In poll-bound Punjab, Sidhu can play the dark horse or the white knight, upsetting carefully laid out plans of top political parties. His newly floated Awaz-e-Punjab front made its hatred for the Badal-led Akali Dal public.
बुलंद आवाज करके आवाज़े पंजाब कहता है, लोकां दी सरकार लोकां दे वास्ते होनी चाहिदी सी. इत्थे लोकां दी सरकार एक परिवार दे वास्ते बन गई.
Interestingly, there were no harsh words for the BJP, but Sidhu is playing the Punjabi card to the hilt. Coming days will reveal if his son of the soil gambit will pay off. Bureau Report, India Today.
The Aam Admi party's cup of woes is now just brimming over. The alleged sex scandal by a sacked minister haunted party chief Arvind Kejriwal, who began his tour of Punjab. The state has become now crucial if the Aam Admi party is to stage a recovery in Indian politics.
First Delhi, then Ludhiana. Protests followed Chief Minister Kejriwal from the national capital to the poll campaign in Punjab.
दिल्ली के शासन और प्रशासन का क्या होगा? सड़क, बिजली, पानी, सीवरेज, अस्पताल, दवा, डॉक्टर, ये दिल्ली में नहीं है.
The Delhi Chief Minister seemed unruffled.
ये सब होएगा. ये सब जब आप सच्चाई के रास्ते पे चलते हो, सच्चाई का रास्ता बड़ा कठिन है, कांटों भरा है. ये सब हमले भी करेंगे, हमारे ऊपर हमले भी करेंगे, हम डरने वाले नहीं हैं.
It wasn't only protests. Another blow came from Delhi High Court, which set aside the appointment of 21 Aam Admi Party MLAs as parliament secretaries, a post which gave them the status of a cabinet minister.
अरविंद केजरीवाल ने जिन 21 लोगों को नियुक्त किया है, उनकी संस्तुति या उनके बारे में एलजी से कोई परमिशन नहीं ली. अपने आप जो उन्होंने अपना ऑर्डर पास किया था, ये ऑर्डर जो है कानून की निगाह में खराब है, और इसलिए हम तत्काल प्रभाव से सारे इन ऑर्डरों को रद्द कर रहे हैं.
Around the same time, Aam Admi Party leader Ashutosh was being interrogated by the National Commission for Women for his controversial blog defending MLA Sandeep Kumar.
In the letter, I have also raised the issue of Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Amit Shah. When Mr. Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he is married and the woman half his age, as alleged and as it appeared in the different media reports. The two most prestigious websites, cobrapost.com and gulel.com, They have come out with the audio tapes. In that audio tape, the BJP President Amit Shah has been seen and heard to be monitoring an operation which was supposed to be spying and snooping about that particular woman.
Apparently, signs are not good for the Aam Admi Party, with a number of issues denting the party image in view of the upcoming polls in Punjab. Ironically, overconfident Aam Admi Party convener continues to ignore the elephant in the room. Bureau Report, India Today.
Joining me now, Chandar Suta Dogra. She is an Aam Admi Party leader from Punjab. Pratap Singh Bajwa, the former Congress President of Punjab, and its spokesperson Shazia Ilmi of the BJP. Is Navjot Singh Sidhu now going to become the X factor in Punjab and derail the Aam Admi Party? Chandar Sutra Dogra, how do you respond to the fact that someone you were coveting till only the other day has come out today and called Kejriwal a manipulator, a dictator, and someone who cannot tolerate dissent? Would you concede that this is a big blow to the Aam Admi Party ahead of your do or die battle in Punjab?
Certainly not. I think the Aam Admi Party has come out looking much better, and I'll tell you why. Navjot Singh Sidhu made the cardinal mistake of assuming that the Aam Admi Party is just like the other parties. That coming to the Aam Admi Party would be business as usual, that both the husband and the wife would get a ticket, that we would compromise our principles just to get Navjot Sidhu into the party, and that he would be projected as the chief ministerial candidate without even putting in a single day of work in the party. Because the party with which he has been associated with for the last several years now, which he says 12 years, there all these things happen. People come in at the last minute and they paratroop and they supersede all the workers who've been in the party.
But Ms. Dogra,
and he assumed.
Mrs. Dogra, isn't it true though that till the other day the Aam Admi Party was desperately coveting Sidhu? Is that not true?
No. I'll tell you.
It's not that Sidhu reached out to you. You reached out to Sidhu.
Yeah. He came to us and said that I have a call from God to come to the Aam Admi Party. And he also said that I am not keen to contest elections and my wife is the one who and I would not like to take away her right to contest elections because I know that your constitution says that 2 members from a family cannot be given a ticket. Both the people cannot. So which is what was made very clear to him. However, now that we see that he is doing these verbal somersaults and saying, okay, just one more minute. Today he has clearly said in his press conference that I asked Arvind Kejriwal to define a role for me.
Yes.
Now what exactly are you trying to say? That when you haven't even worked for a single day, what kind of role are you looking for? The Aam Admi Party expects people who come to the party.
You wanted him to be your star campaigner.
But you have to work.
No, madam, you wanted him to be your star campaigner. You did not want him to be your chief ministerial face. You did not want him to be your chief ministerial face. And you were not willing, he claims you were not willing to actually to make him the face of Punjab. Because he says that Mr. Kejriwal was not willing to accept him, anyone else.
Just give me a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
What is his interpretation of the face of Punjab? His interpretation is quite obviously the chief ministerial face, which is what he was looking at. And somebody who hasn't worked for a day in the party, how could he even imagine that he could aspire? Of course, if he had worked for 6, 7, 8 months, maybe a year, if he had come earlier, or even if now he had put in some work, and if he had taken the party to victory after being the face of the campaign.
You don't have a chief ministerial candidate.
You would have had some ground to ask for this kind of a thing.
Okay, but it seems almost it seems almost though that you are saying all this post his press conference today and is lashing out at Mr. Kejriwal. But Shazia Ilmi, the BJP on the other hand, also finds itself in a difficult position. Here is Mr. Sidhu lambasting the Badals, who are your allies in government. His wife is a BJP member, BJP MLA. How are you dealing with Navjot Singh Sidhu? Is he simply someone that you are now taking quiet delight in the fact that he is targeting the Aam Admi Party, but he is also targeting your ally? So what will you do with a hot potato like Mr. Sidhu? Or are you just happy that he's targeting your enemy number one there, Mr. Kejriwal?
No, I don't. I think there's very little to be happy about, especially when it comes to people like me who were founders of Aam Admi Party. It is very distressing and sad to hear and see the sleazy slugfest that's going on. And I would like to tell my preppy AAP spokesperson, Mrs. Dogra, just to play back some of the bites and statements made by AAP leaders welcoming Mr. Sidhu in the fold. So it's very easy to look at this and say, and that also coming from a party whose leader is a grand master at flip-flops. Just see how many have happened.
Him.
So I don't know. There's nothing to be delighted about. If at all, you just see the worst kind of political. Ma'am, let me speak. Ma'am, let me speak. Ma'am, let me speak.
Yeah, one by one, please.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, let me speak.
Yes.
Get a chance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, ma'am, let me speak. So we all know what has happened, and how much can you cover up, camouflage, run away, put mud on, shove under the carpet? How much of that will go on? How much damage control can you do? Truth is out there. Everybody can smell the coffee now.
Where is the damage?
I mean, you really can't fool all the people all the time.
Damage?
Okay,
and it's coming
okay.
out of everywhere,
Madam, you are
so
Shazia. Shazia, you are saying.
I don't know why you're brave, ma'am, to even cover up. You're very brave.
Okay, you're saying that.
Ma'am, you're making a valiant effort to even cover up at this time, but.
Okay. I'll get you to respond, Ms. Dogra. Just a minute. Madam, I'll get you to respond, but Mr. Bajwa is quietly listening, and that seems to be the Congress's strategy, Mr. Bajwa, because you are hoping that Mr. Sidhu will now damage the Aam Admi Party, will target the Akalis, and the Congress will get the benefit. Let me tell you what Amrinder Singh, your leader, has said today about Navjot Singh Sidhu. He says Mr. Sidhu's party and he and Mr. Pargat Singh, their status looks like that of a confused and undecided couple which is not sure whether it should marry or just carry on with the relationship to keep all the future options open. Am I to understand that you too would like to actually get Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu on your side? That Sidhu is the charismatic star campaigner that the Congress would like to get on its side. He didn't say a word against the Congress today.
See, Rajdeep, the thing is that Sidhu belonged to the Congress. Both his parents, his father and mother, were both Congress persons. And I think so, he being a secular person, the best possible alternative, the best possible way out for Sidhu couple should have been to join the Congress.
Sir, but 2 months ago he was a BJP person. Sir, the same Mr. Sidhu was till 2 months ago a BJP person who has been elected twice on a BJP ticket, and now you are saying he's a traditional congressman?
See, Rajdeep, I have been saying this for long. He was the right person but in the wrong party. See, now the thing is that it is not we. Rajdeep, can you hear please?
Yes, I can hear you. You are saying he's the right person in the wrong party.
Hello?
You are saying he's
Rajdeep, it is, see,
yes.
What I say is, it is not only Navjot Singh Sidhu or the Sidhu couple. Even Kejriwal's own political guru, Anna Hazare ji, has made a great indictment against him. He said he is not the same Arvind that I knew. Anna Hazare has made a indictment. The former convener of the AAP, Sucha Singh Chotepur, has said that this president of ours is anti-Sikh. He is anti-Punjabi. The BJP, the AAP, which always said that we are all for a systematic change, for morality. The former convener says that tickets are for sale at 2 crores to 3 crore rupees.
Okay,
it is not either Navjot Singh, it is not only Sucha Singh, it is also the political guru of Arvind Kejriwal, who himself has indicted and said,
Chandrasutra Dogra, just a minute, Mr. Bajwa.
Same Arvind.
Chandrasutra Dogra, respond to what you are hearing. Do you concede? I know Arvind Kejriwal today claimed that these sex... Just a minute. Arvind Kejriwal today claimed that these sex CDs are going to be put out by the Akalis, who are desperate to stay on in power. There are question marks over some of the CDs, but there are also question marks over the manner in which Mr. Kejriwal's party at the moment is facing one controversy after the other. Whether it is sex CDs, whether it is the entire Sidhu issue, whether it's the credibility,
could also be a fake one.
whether it's the credibility, do you concede that the credibility of Mr. Kejriwal has taken a beating, and Sidhu saying what he has today is another big blow?
You know something, we anticipated that there would be these kind of attacks on us, and I can tell you that these attacks are going to intensify in the days to come, and we are well prepared for that. That's one. The second thing, Mr. Bajwa has been talking about Mr. Chotepur, and that, Mr. Chotepur is making all kinds of allegations. Well, a person who has been thrown out from the convener's post because he was caught on CD, on video, accepting money. We actually, I mean, he's a disgruntled person, so he will make all kinds of allegations, and to believe the allegations of a person like
what
this,
about Anna Hazare? Madam,
actually,
it is not just one individual. It is Anna Hazare. It is the fact that there are various people who have been associated with AAP. Mr. Sidhu, who was in negotiations with AAP, is now calling Mr. Kejriwal a dictator, is using tough language
Mr.
against
Sidhu,
him. Is this not damaging your credibility? Is this not damaging your credibility?
What is happening is, Mr. Sidhu, when he came to us, and even now he professes to be anti-Badal and that he would do anything to rid Punjab of the Badals. But his actions betray him. Because, one, there are two very interesting aspects to this whole Navjot Sidhu episode. One, he is still a member of the BJP, and we are not clear what is his status. His wife continues to be an MLA, and she has also made a statement that I will serve my full term as an MLA of the BJP. So there is speculation is rife in Punjab, let me tell you, that possibly this fourth front which Sidhu has come out with, is it a ploy by the BJP to test the waters? Because we all know that
Interesting
the BJP
point.
at one
Madam,
point of time,
madam, you are now making
elections on its own.
Now, just a minute. Shazia, let me respond to that. There is a belief, the charge being made. Just a minute, ma'am. Ma'am, just a minute.
Half a minute.
No, ma'am, just a minute.
Half a minute.
Ma'am, just a minute. The fact is that in Punjab, a charge today is being made that Mr. Sidhu is actually now a front for the BJP. That he is there to divide the Aam Admi party. He has actually played a trick on Mr. Kejriwal, luring him and now abandoning him. How do you respond?
Well, I don't think that we should respond to anything they say, because they just keep saying all kinds of things. They even said that Narendra Modi wants to get them killed. And now I just want to point out, did you hear her words? She said, and even Arvind Kejriwal said, that fake CDs will be brought. So those CDs which they anticipate which will be brought about, like the audio sex tape of a rape of a maid by an AAP volunteer, would anyway be considered, already is being considered fake, while the CD that they have issued of their leader, the AAP convener, Chote Singh, is correct. Look at the double standards. So all the CDs that they anticipate which will come against them will be fake. And the CD which they've issued showing the sting operation which they conducted will be considered. And another point I want to make another point here. As far where Sidhu is concerned, having burnt his bridges with BJP and having been out-manipulated and out-maneuvered by Aam Admi party, he had no choice but to float his own party. He was left with no choice. That I say as somebody who observes politics, and not somebody who's in politics.
So you're saying that Mr. Sidhu, you're saying Mr. Sidhu had no choice but to form his front, which is where I want to ask you, Mr. Bajwa, and give me the news point. Do you want this front to merge with the Congress or ally with the Congress? That is another buzz now. That Amrinder Singh also from Patiala, Mr. Sidhu also from Patiala, you want this front to merge with you, if possible, or ally with you. Is that a true fact or not?
No, Rajdeep, there is no truth in this. We have, we had made an open appeal to the Sidhu couple to join us, but somehow they have floated their own outfit now.
Is that offer still open?
See, more the merrier.
Is that offer still open?
There is no problem from our side.
Is that offer still open?
No, our offer is not open anymore. It is only the top leadership who can take a call on this, not I.
Okay, let me leave it there, because clearly what is happening now in Punjab is the anti-Badal vote is getting more and more divided. You've got a fourth front, you have the Aam Admi party and you have the Congress. And maybe it's the Akalis who will be having the last laugh if this is the kind of politics that's played out in Punjab. Remember, for the Aam Admi Party, a do or die battle. Shazia Ilmi, Mr. Bajwa, Chandar Sutra Dogra, I appreciate your joining us. Thank you so much. My take, the dramatic entry of Navjot Singh Sidhu in the Punjab election battle and his frontal attack on Mr. Kejriwal has added a fresh dimension to what promises to be one of the more fascinating battles of 2017. For the Aam Admi Party and Kejriwal, this is now a do or die battle. The goof up over Sidhu is only the latest setback for AAP. Sidhu will be an X factor in an election where early trends suggest anti-incumbency against the ruling Akali BJP alliance. Whether Sidhu is only a spoiler or actually a potential kingmaker will depend on whether he's here for the long haul or merely as a showstopper.